Introduction. This is a video about catapult leveling. We're going to start from front to back, and swear to God, bro, it's going to be a short one. So we have a special guest. You know her as Miss Lena. I call her Lena. Everybody else calls her fucking. I don't know what everybody else calls her. Some people call her Lana.
It's Lana.
Lana is what she prefers, so we'll go with Lena. But she's here.
Whatever. You call me what you want. Nothing I say is going to change you.
And she's being an asshole tonight. So anyway, here's the thing. I have, and I know not everybody can do this, have this set up, but I have a setup where I have 4 accounts in a diamond. These 4 accounts, they build catapults. I got Shaft, T-Bone, Snot Nose, and TCB, which is Taking Care of Business. That's an Elvis reference. But anyway, these 4 accounts are set up in somewhat of a diamond. It looks more like a man with one arm down, and he doesn't have the other arm. But what in the middle of that right here, as you can see, is what I'm pointing at. This is what I call the garage. This is where people can port in and start getting gangbanged. Now, these these cities right here are the central. These are what all the catapults get sent to. These are where they all get sent to. I have the other cities spread out. So, like this city right here has 10 cities. All of them building catapults and sending it to this one. Same with this one, and same with this one, same with this one. And so, they'll build 2 to 3, a little over 2 million catapults a day each. So that's 8 to 9 catapults per day, 8 to 9 million. And then you have little Mary Jane Rottencrotch right here in the middle. You pour it in and get hit and get some get some catapult leveling. All right, so we got TCB. Let's see. I think that's so. I can't open TCB again until 12:30 tonight, our time. Do you know it? You didn't know that was You didn't know that was an Elvis thing, did you? You were an Elvis fan, ain't you, Lana?
Well, of course I was. Who isn't? But I thought it was a reference to Bachman Turner Overdrive. That's from my generation.
Well, that's a fucking badass song. No,
they did a song Taking Care of Business.
I know, and I love it. I love the song, but that was I thought about it. I've always, as much as I love that song, I've always made that reference toward the necklaces that Elvis and the Memphis Mafia wore.
No shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well,
Learn
you're as
something new
goddamn
every
smart
day.
as you fucking thought you were, are you? All right, so now we gotta move to. All right, so that's how the setup goes. That's what that whole 4 minutes was about. So right now, I've got. I'm not even going to use Shaft because, well, I might use it a little bit. Let me burp. All right, so I'm going to open up. I might use Shaft. I'm going to open up T-Bone and the other one, fucking Snot Nose, and I'll hit those 2. I'm on Team Viewer, so this ain't no picnic here. I mean, it takes a while. It's slower than
I bet.
2 rats fucking in a wool sock. And I know that's not the. I know I used that incorrectly, but anyway, that's what it is. So I have the catapults in here. I got 3.15, and then let's see. Open up this. At some point, we'll open this one up. Let me pause it now.
Okay.
All right, so this is T-Bone. This is the other account that I'm using. I've got 4, but only using 2 right now. 1 can't come out of holiday yet, and 1 is almost out of catapults. I'll use whatever it has left, but this one has 3.45. So we're looking at about 6.5 or so, 6.6. If you add the others, about 7 million catapults that I'm going to hit one with, and that account is going to be Tits McGee. And I'll go ahead and pause it again because it's going to take it 5 minutes for that motherfucker to load up. Okay, now, this is the account that is going to get hit. All you needed to know with the other ones is you need goddamn catapults. That's it. This is the one where you really have to, you know, get off your ass and do something. But this is, it's really not that bad. It's pretty fucking easy. You got walls. You want to knock down everything except abatis. You can have, I've been told 1 abatis will do the trick. And that's probably right. I'm not arguing that. I'm a little bit on the cautionary side, so I'll do 100, at least 100. But I'm not telling you to do 100. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll knock all the rest of this shit down right now. Let me pause this and do that. All right. While Jose is enjoying my beer, I got this. I ran this script. I had 1,000 abatis. There's a script right here that you can run. Wall defense space, in this case, AB space 999 space demo. Now, if you omit the demo, then it'll just build that. It'll build 999 abatises. If you add demo, then it'll destroy that many. If you want to do the same thing with another wall, with another defense, then you just go over here and replace that AB with whatever the letters are, the nomenclature that you want to do it with. So anyway, I did that. Oh Jesus, and I've got it fucking set to build. God almighty. I got it set to be. I've got goals set, so gotta fix that.
See, this is why it would be better if I could see, because then I could point these things out to you.
I know, that'd be a fucking joy right there.
So you wouldn't make all these mistakes.
Alright, thank God that's not happening. So, anyway, that's what we got. And we're going to try it with 1 abatis, just because I'm tired of telling people I don't know. And let's get it going here. You got 1 abatis. You want the gates open. Okay? Set your truce at, set your truce low. Either do that or, or just hashtag it, because you don't, you don't need it. That's what I do. That's what I do. I just, no matter what you say, somebody's going to have a disagreement. So, anyway, that's how I do it. And that's another thing. I'm just telling you all how I do it. I don't really, I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't give a fuck how you do it, how you do your little intricacies. This is the way I do things. I'm showing you how it will work. And if you can find another way to do it, God bless you. I'm not saying that it can't be done a better way. I'm just saying this way will work. So, you've got, I don't think you need that. I've only got 3,300 catapults in here. Now, I'm going to hit with 7,500. You can hit with however many you want to. The more you hit with, And I don't know. Well, let me not get ahead of myself. The more you hit with, the more points you'll take off. I mean, the more points you'll add to the hero. The less you hit with, the less points you'll add to the hero. But the less catapults that you hit with, the more items you'll get, i.e., Michelangelo scripts, city teleports, or random ports.
Amulets.
Amulets. Yeah. Dynamite, I think. I don't know. And for the loud mouths who talk out in world chat, you'll get speakers. I've never been. Well, I'm not a big fan of it, but some nights I change my mind, and I am a big fan of it. And then I usually regret it later. But you do that. That's the setup there. Okay, here we go. There's I'm using 3300. I was hoping to get that little European fucker on here. What's his name? Red Killer. I was hoping to get his input on here, but he's out getting drunk and chasing skirt, so we're not going to do that right now.
Built for me.
What? Yeah, you're right. You're goddamn right, I did. And
yeah, I know.
Oh no, woman, I love you. You're no, I'm happy to have you here. I appreciate it. So,
but Red Killer better.
Well, no, he would have been good for information, but I think he'd have
hear
been
that,
too,
Red Killer?
Yeah, I think he'd have been too drunk to. I don't know. That might have been fun too. Hell, we can get him on if he gets back in time.
Oh, Lord! I hope it doesn't go that long.
Oh, talk about a buzzkill. She's talking about me, not her being my second choice, and her saying, "Goddamn, I didn't want to fucking do it anyway."
I didn't say that.
I know. No, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just said, and I have witnesses.
All right. So 3,300 is what I'm defending with, and we're going to attack with 7.5K, 7,500. Now, my point was going to be that I really don't know the science on this, and I could look it up, and that's why I would have liked to have had Red Killer's input, but he's out getting shit-faced. So, and he's apparently been getting shit-faced all damn day, because he hadn't been here. And that's, God bless him. I wish I was 21 and I was going out getting shit-faced all day long too. So that's fine. I'm not knocking him. But right now what I can tell you is you can defend with as little as 3,300 catapults while attacking with 7,500. So we're going to do that. And then I'm going to pause it so you can, well, I'm going to pause it right fucking now because, well, now here we go. I'm going to start the hits. I'm sorry about this, everybody.
What are you sorry for?
Making them wait. Hang on, I'm going to pause it now. Okay, I got that straightened out. The script is in. I'm just deploying, and again, all my business is out there. So everybody knows where I'm sending it to. Yeah, yippee, whatever. I'm going to hit run. And if any of you decide to fuck with me, I'll knock you on your goddamn ass. So I'm really not too worried about it. So I got that going. All those will take off. I got 3 point something here. I'm not going to pause it right now because I'm just going to go over to the other one. Well, there we go. That went pretty smoothly. It's been a pain in the ass. A PETA, is on Lena's flag.
Mm-hmm. Do I have Peter on my flag?
Yep, because I was had Skippy open earlier and I saw that.
I thought it was blue.
Well, I'm not talking about the color of the flag. Are you saying you had the word blue on there, you thought?
Correct.
Yeah, that's incorrect.
Okay. I guess I'm going to fix that.
Why would you have blue on there?
I've had blue on my flag since 2009.
Well, apparently you haven't, because you got PETA on it right now.
No shit, Sherlock. That'll change soon. I always had blue because my first city is Moon, and my favorite beer is Blue Moon.
It had to be something artsy-fartsy, didn't it?
Of course. You know me too well.
So what we got here now, let's see. There's another script that you want to run if you want to do this throughout the night. And I ran into this problem with another player. I won't name him, but his initials are V3 Enum. And he also uses the account Ice Queen. But I don't want to name him, so don't fuck with him if you run into him. But no, I wasted like 11 million catapults on Venom one day because we didn't know this, and it's as much my fault as it is his. I'm not blaming him. But what happens is, if you are, let's say right here, the points gather up in the points column. So as these hits go on, these points are going to gather up. Well, I won't know that unless I appoint this guy as mayor. Right now I have the script set, and just ignore that for a minute. Let's say I didn't. If I didn't have that script set, then I would have to go promote him as mayor for these points to register. Now, if I don't do that and maintenance comes, then we just fucking lose them. They're just gone. They just vanished in thin air.
So you did all that work for nothing.
Right. 11 million catapults, Venom. Goddamn 11 million catapults. You asshole.
Not his fault. You should have known what you were doing.
Why don't you go kiss his ass?
I am.
All right. Now, I didn't name this hero Asa because I'm an Asa fan. I don't like Asa either. This just happened to be the hero's name. But anyway, that's the hero that I'm working on right now. This goal, this is a script. So, set mayor, space, remove. Set mayor by name. All one long fucking word. Space, Asa, or whoever your fetish may be. My fetish isn't Asa, but that happens to be the name of the mayor, the hero that I'm using. Then space, sleep 10, loop. Now what that does is every 10 seconds it changes, it makes that hero the mayor.
Yay!
And then it changes it, it demotes it and makes another hero mayor, or does whatever it does. It just demotes it and then makes it mayor again, and it makes all those points register.
Yay!
So then you don't have that fuck up like Venom and I did. And then you don't have the...
And who figured that script out?
Oh, Red Killer did that. I apologize. I meant to plug him for that. That kid has been nothing short of phenomenal when it comes to these this testing out these possible outcomes and possible scenarios and combinations. That kid has been phenomenal. And I highly applaud him for that.
Which is why he should be here and not me.
Yeah, well, if he was here, I mean, we wouldn't be able to understand a fucking word he was saying anyway. He sounds like Vladimir Drunkenhofer or whatever. All right, the problem, the only problem you're going to have if everything's set up right. Oh, you want to have a full feasting hall also. Now, Red Killer also came up with a good idea of just taking a 5, taking a level 5 NPC and knocking the walls down to just one. By the way, let me look and make sure I'm not losing my shit on that. Because I've never tried it with just one Abata, so let me make sure I'm not getting my ass whipped over here. It all looks good. Of course, well, they haven't hit yet, I don't think. Let me see. But Red Killer had the good idea about just taking a 5 NPC and knocking the feasting hall down to level 1, or you take, whatever level NPC you want to take, knock the feasting hall down to level 1, because you want to have a full feasting hall. Just in case your hero, for example, my training hero came into town at some point when I was attacking one day, and it went on an attack. I didn't have a full feasting hall. It took my training hero. Just by nature, I went and released the hero. So I released the fucking catapult hero, and I couldn't get it back. So at that point, I swallowed my... I don't know what... I didn't swallow... Probably swallowed some beer, but... At that point, I was like, what can I do? I just got to move on. I'll go on and... I just started building another one. It was still a
all you
gut
can do.
punch.
I've done it.
Yeah, it was still a gut punch. But the good idea that he came up with was just taking a 5 and knocking the feasting hall down to level 1. The other alternative is filling that feasting hall up with heroes that have an attribute, an attack attribute. Every one of them have to have an attack attribute less than the one that you want to work on. Because the hero with the highest attack attribute is the one that's going to get all the points. So if I wanted to work on this one right here with 47, I would have to get rid of every hero in here. I'd have to send them elsewhere. Everyone that has less than a 47, has a 47 or higher attack attribute.
So the hero that you're working on has to have the highest attack value.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that can be such a pain in the ass that, his point was, I'll just take a 5 and I'll knock the feasting hall down to level 1, and that'll be the only damn hero in there, and I ain't got to fuck with all that shit. And
right.
I thought that was just a brilliant idea. I mean, I applaud him on it. It was a brilliant idea. So,
yeah.
I mean, that's one way to go. Another way to go is if you want to do it the harder way. That's obviously an option.
It isn't too bad. You just take stupid heroes from the end.
Yeah, you're
moving the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It's not that bad, but it's just if your hero is level 19 attack, then the one you want to work on is level 19 attack. Then you're gonna have a hard time.
Yeah, another good idea, Red Killer.
Yeah, and the thing is, I mean, sometimes once you at the end of the day, you would have spent more time doing one than the other, so that's kind of what you have to look at, in my opinion. And that's my opinion. Some people like spending time doing this shit. I'd rather do things more expediently if I can.
Agree.
I think that's about it. I was trying. Oh, there we go. See that the point came up right there in the middle. Now these points right here, that doesn't mean that they're added to the hero. Right there is what I actually have on the hero, 468. These are the points that are available for me to add. And the hero level is 349. Now let's say I had the same amount of points down here on this one. It's a level 14 hero. Let's say I had 172 points here to add to it. That doesn't mean that you have to have a fucking bunch of medals shown and and gold to take that hero over. You just this right here, this level is the only thing that matters. These points right here are points that you are able to add once you get that hero. These right here are the ones they already have. But as far as taking a hero, this is the only thing you got to worry about.
Now, how does that work for honor? Like when you do other things, you have to have some honor when you're doing this, or no?
Yeah, in this case, the honor doesn't matter. When you're doing when you're trebbing, you want the attacker to have 1 honor. Ideally, you want the attacker to have 1 honor. 0 honor is not very good for the attacker to have, and the higher the honor, the worse. So you want at 1 honor, you can knock off about 1 million. At 1 honor on the attacker, you can knock off about 1 million honor per hit. Okay. On the defender.
But you don't.
These on this, it doesn't matter. This has nothing. No honor has no bearing on this, other than that the defender is going to gain a lot of honor, and honor resets at 2.148 billion, billion with a B.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, billion with a B. I mean, surpassed million by far by now. Alright, I guess the only thing left is I really don't know what's left. I guess let me go through here.
Do. I know what's left.
What?
Your chair is squeaky.
Is that a problem for you?
It is. Would you get some WD-40 for it, please?
I mean, you want me to get some WD-40 for the next 30 seconds of this video?
No, I'm saying for next time.
Well, I don't know that there will be a next time, the way you're acting right now.
Well, me either, mister.
Well, I guess we're in agreement then.
I'm sure everybody will agree with me that the squeaky chair is annoying.
Well, we'll let the jury decide, I guess.
Yeah, we will.
And I'll tell you what, if there is a next time, you leave your fucking attitude at home. Well,
honey, you don't know attitude.
All right, let's see. I think we just... I guess we're all squared away. If you have any questions for me, if anybody has any questions for me, I'm sorry this video took so long. It was not meant to be that long, but if anybody has any questions for me, you know where to find me. Or worst case scenario, leave a comment in the comment section. I'm sure I'll get it there. But Linda, can you have any parting comments?
No, I'm fine.
All right. Well, she's fine then. I guess that'll do it.
Okay.
All right.